won't make this super long naman, okay? So I just want to say, it's so great to be here with all of you again. Wow, ang ganda ng mix natin. So may mga kabataan talaga ng kabaitaan and mga feeling na kabataan. Naman na lahat naman tayo ay kabaitaan at heart, diba? Okay, so I know na today has been full of learnings and inspiration. Do you agree? Marami ba kayo natutunan today? And of course, that won't be possible without our speakers. So I just want to acknowledge them. So today we had RV Simplina. Thank you so much. And then we also had Ange Baltazar. Eliza Casabaw. Mark De Vida. Celine Salvador. And of course, Ren Pamentua. Okay, so wow. Grabe, parang nafe-feel nyo na ba na ang overwhelming kasi November na, tapos December na, and then tapos na yung 2025? Or ako lang ba yun? Same feels, diba? I think na pag-usapan, when we were on nag-Shanghai kasi kami with yung mga kabaitaan speakers and other speakers and awardees. And parang napag-usapan namin na grabe ang fast ng panahon, diba? Ang bilis ng panahon na ngayon, November 8 na, and malapit na matapos yung year, diba? Parang kailan lang, January 2025, kakaumpisa lang ng taon. Everyone was full of hope, looking forward to how 2025 would unfold, diba? Tapos ngayon, nandito na tayo sa dulo ng taon. So, simbolo ng panibagong simula rin yun and panibagong pagkakataon for everyone. So, it's not just the beginning of the end, but it's also a beginning period. So, but then, I get it, sometimes it's inevitable to think about, or inevitable meaning hindi maiiwasan na maisip natin na, and mangyari din, diba? Yung ending. So, let's be real everyone, and let's talk about endings. So, sometimes endings can mean different things and it can come in different forms. So, sometimes, it can be the end of the season. So, katulad ngayon, November na, malapit na matapos yung season or panahon na ito. Or, pwede rin, it could mean the end of a goal. So, end of a goal meaning kasi na-achieve mo na yung goal na yon, or because na-realize mo na, ay, baka yung goal pala na yun is not for me. And, it's still an end, diba? It's still an ending. Or, it could be an end of a partnership or a relationship. Ay, may natamaan. May natamaan, Carlo. Okay, so yes, it can mean an end of a partnership, relationship, friendship, diba? And equally, lahat yun ay ending at masakit. At yes, maraming feelings involved in an ending. Or it can also mean end of a momentum, diba? Momentum sa pag-chase or sa pag-attract ng certain na bagay na na-realize mo na, ay baka hindi mo na pala kailangan or hindi mo na pala gustong abutin yung thing na yun. But then sometimes you ask questions like, Lord, bakit kailangan ba matapos ko sa yun? Or bakit kailangan mawala pa yung bagay na yun o yung tao na yun sa akin? Or bakit kailangan pa magbago yung circumstansya or yung panahon or yung nakasanayan na at yung naging comfortable ka na ba with? Bakit pa yun kailangan matapos at mag-end pa? But there's good news naman. Sa bawat ending, I know it's cliche that people always say it na with all endings naman ay may new beginnings din, di ba? Sometimes, things need to end just so other things or better things can begin. So, a seed, Di ba? Pag yung seed, pag pinlant mo, kailangan mo na siya mag-break para tumubo so that it grows. Di ba? The night has to end before the sun rises again. Or sometimes you have to lose something or someone to gain something better or greater in the end. So, of course, like in life, makakonect rin natin dyan yung business kasi without work or without business, it would be hard to live life to the fullest. Diba? Siyempre, may mga happiness is free rin naman and there are things that are free that give us joy. Pero, let's be real. In reality, you have to work hard in order to live a decent, good, comfortable life. And if pag-uusapan natin yung work, of course, here, it's First Vita Plus, di ba? So, First Vita Plus, minsan mawawalan ka ng tao sa team mo. Mawawalan ka ng tao sa group mo. Mawawalan ka ng downline, or mawawalan ka ng even upline or mentor na you felt comfortable with. Mawawalan ka ng sales, mawawalan ka ng cheque, or mababawasan yung cheque mo, or mawawalan ka rin, or mababawasan ng energy and motivation. Pero, hindi naman meaning na the end na. It doesn't mean na everything ends there and everything just stops there. Diba? It's just God's way of preparing you for something greater, something bigger, and something better for you. Talagang serious yung topic natin ngayon. I think it's just perfect, parang realizations lang para sa end ng year, di ba? Okay, it will get better and more positive. So, ito na. So, with those endings and with those challenges, dapat lang natin i-shift yung ating mindset, di ba? If na-feel mo na nag-end na yung comfort zone mo, just start. It just means that it's the start of your growth, di ba? It equals the start of something new for you. If naman nag-end na yung excuses mo sa sarili mo na, ay, hindi ko gagawin to kasi ganito. Pag nag-end na excuses mo, that equates to the start of finally makukuha mo na yung results na gusto mo dahil tinigil mo na yung excuses mo na hindi gagawin yung bagay na to, di ba? And if nag-end na yung self-doubt mo or yung doubt mo sa sarili, then good news, it will be the start of your belief in yourself. So, with every ending, again, is the start of something new. And one thing that we also have to realize is the art of letting go. So I know letting go is hard, but you cannot enter your next season or your next chapter while holding on to your last one, diba? Or while iniisip mo pa rin yung past mo, it will be hard to move on to the future. So sometimes, you need to let go so that you can allow yourself to grow into becoming a better person. So, mga kabaitaan, if something ended this year, like it could be a plan that you thought you had, or it could be a person, or it could be a season in your life, my advice to you is don't be sad. Well, I think you can be sad, like it's normal naman to feel sadness, and I think na dapat talaga i-feel yung sadness mo, but then you should also feel grateful and be grateful because every ending you should realize carries a lesson and carries a blessing. It could be a blessing in disguise right now. Maybe you can recognize kung paano ba yung naging good for you or paano ba yung naging blessing for you. But then down the line, and I feel like there are lots of moments in my life where I look back and think na, oh, I thought na I needed this thing, or I thought I needed that thing to happen, or bakit ba nangyari sa akin to? And then years later, you realize na, oh, that had to happen so that I'm here now in this phase of my life. So yun. So in First Vita Plus, while doing our business, it's important for you to move forward towards your goals. And I just want to leave 3 things for you guys that can help you, or 3 things that you need to focus on. So, since this is our last Kavitaan event of the year, oh my god, it feels so surreal. It feels so weird and like, I'm so excited kasi we cannot wait to share with you guys yung next events that we're planning. But yes, since this is the last event of the year, I just want to leave you with 3 things that you can do for the rest of the year and for the year to come. So number 1 is vision what excites you. So dapat i-visualize mo na what excites you or have a vision of what you want. So you cannot move forward if you don't know where you're going, di ba? Tama naman. So having a clear vision of what you want to achieve or yung why no, di ba? I'm sure like lahat tayo dealers na, di ba? And I'm sure one way or another, there's a person na nagsabi sa'yo something about finding your why. Am I right? Okay, so dapat you have a clear vision of your why. Or even if it's not so clear at the moment, at least have some kahit small goals. Ano ba yung gusto mong makuha, di ba? Ano ba yung purpose mo? Bakit mo pinapatuloy yung work mo here in First Vita Plus? So visualize your success daily and let your vision be that parang fuel and motivation for you to achieve your goals. So kasi kapag malinaw sa iyo yung vision na yun and yung dreams and goals mo na yun, you will continue and you will still have that motivation and fire to never give up despite the challenges that you face. And number 2 naman is consistent. Keyword is consistent. Action and discipline. So I know parang there are so many talks that I gave about consistency and discipline, but it's because it's so important. So small steps daily lead to massive success eventually. So I feel like doing those small incremental changes or actions in your life, ma-realize mo na parang it will amount to something big na matutulungan ka rin na ma-achieve yung goals mo yun. So, you should realize that success doesn't happen overnight. And I feel like as a millennial and Gen Z, di ba marami dito is millennial and Gen Z, na nasanay tayo sa social media or TikTok, Instagram, na everything is just one search or one scroll away, di ba? Na instant gratification talaga na we expect na instant, or like even in online shopping, in-expect natin na pag naisip na natin yung isang bagay na gusto natin bilhin, tapos may budget, mag-shop ka na on Shopee. Basta mag-shop ka na and you expect that it will arrive within like 2 days, di ba? So, it's not realistic. I feel like especially when it comes to work and business, success really does not happen overnight. So, kung ano man yung nabasa nyo or narinig nyo na para overnight success, it's not true. Kasi success should be worked towards or like worked hard for. So, built through your daily habits, talking to people, following up, learning, and showing up to trainings. Basically, it's something that you do every day. So here in First Vita Plus, we have the money-making activities, diba? It's a cycle that dapat it should be your goal for it to be a cycle that you can constantly do every day. So just be consistent even when you don't feel motivated. Kasi we all know naman na motivation, you won't have motivation every day. You won't be motivated every day. But if you have discipline and consistent action, then you will achieve consistent results. Ganun lang kasimple. Simple. So, hindi naman pwedeng minsan ay may invite ka, diba? Or minsan ka lang mag-prospect and then you expect na lalaki na yung grupo mo kaagad. So, syempre, you have to do those actions in order to get the results you're expecting. So, mga kabitaan, ang tulay ng leader is consistent and disciplined every single day. Dapat may mga pay. Kahit na wala kang pay, it's every day, but it should be your goal rin. But then, even if you prospect, do inviting, presenting, try to do it every day, eventually, parang you'll realize na all the results that you've been wanting will just come to you eventually. So number 3 naman is growth mindset and team connection. So I feel like this is so important, especially the word connection. So, kasi when you grow, syempre your team grows, di ba? And with that, obviously, your network grows, your business grows. So, dapat you invest in your personal growth and in your relationship with your downlines. And dapat open ka parati sa learning. So, keep learning. Attend trainings, read, listen to mentors, share it with your downlines. And accept the fact na hindi lahat ay alam mo na. Because the moment wherein you stop being open to new learnings or to new opinions or suggestions from other people, then there's no growth in there na that can happen. Because life is a continuous learning process, and the moment you stop learning, you stop growing. So build connections. And I feel like the Kafaitaan community is all about connections, community, diba? That's what we're really trying to build. So I feel like we should build connections to inspire, to guide, to mentor, and support your downlines. Kahit na hindi sila ka-group mo. I think uso na ngayon yung not necessarily from your group, but then if you see other Kabaitaans or other Kabaitaans from other group, parang you feel that sense of belongingness sa community na meron palang like-minded people or mga tao katulad ko rin mag-isip, yung mga tao na katulad ko rin na may mga priorities sa buhay, diba? So, if your downlines kasi see that you're continuously growing, then, and continuously achieving your goals, mahawa sila. Parang it's impossible na hindi sila mahawa. Impossible na hindi nila maramdaman na gusto rin nila ma-achieve yung meron ng mentor nila. So, pipilitin din nila na makuha ang pangarap nila because they can see it in their uplines and their mentors, na ginagawa ng mentors nila yung lahat, and they're working hard towards their goals in life. Then also, you should not forget as an upline or as the leader, na i-celebrate nyo din, katulad ng celebrate nyo yung small wins nyo, celebrate nyo din yung small wins nila. Make them feel seen. So kahit na small or big yung achievements ng mga downlines nyo or mga grupo nyo, acknowledge them. Because syempre, sino ba naman yung tao na ayaw makarinig ng validation or ng reassurance, diba? Syempre, if ikaw rin naman, magugustuhan mo rin naman na masabihan ka na good job or magaling yung nagawa mo, parang ups, or magaling yung nagawa mo na talk, or magaling ka na motivator, or congratulations sa BDF mo, kahit na small group or big group, basta they did something, acknowledge them because you don't know what that small phrase or those 2 words mean to them. So, yun. Kabaitaan, I hope today's Navigator series is not just an event. Sana hindi lang nyo to tinuring na basta-basta lang na talk dito sa office. I hope this serves as your reset button or yung re-ignition nyo or yung parang rebirth nyo na rin. Na sana today, masasabi nyo na sa sarili nyo na I'm done with the old me, I'm done with my excuses, I'm done with my fear, I'm done, tapos na akong matakot, or tapos na akong paulit-ulit na mawalan ng lakas ng loob. And today, I want to begin to be the new me, the stronger me, and the more courageous and hardworking me. And I want you to remember that every end is a setup for a greater beginning. I hope you realize that. And if you're still here, it means na simply your story is not over and it's just getting started. So my advice to you, Kabitaans, don't slow down this year. So I know that it's November, the year is about to end, but don't slow down. I think more than ever, you should push harder and dream bigger and finish even stronger. So guys, I want you and I challenge you you to end this year so full of gratitude. So, pasasalamat sa lahat ng mga pinagdaanan nyo, sa lahat ng pagdadaanan nyo pa, and so full of determination and perseverance sa lahat ng paparating pa. So, dahil dapat isipin nyo kung paano tayo matatapos sa taon na to, dapat ganun din yung energy natin and yun din yung magde-define kung paano tayo magsisimula sa panibagong taon ng 2026. Oh my gosh, 2026! Okay, so guys, every ending has power, di ba? Power to reflect, power to grow, and power to rise again. And every beginning brings hope. Diba? Hope for new goals, new dreams, and new victories. Kaya today, it's not just Navigator Series Day. So today, let's make this your declaration na dapat i-declare nyo sa sarili nyo na you finish this year with great motivation, with great dreams, hope, and the hope to achieve what their mission is here in First Vita Plus, which is ultimate freedom. So, yes. At simulan natin yung next year, 2026, full of inspiration and motivation. So guys, I just wanna leave you with this. So, ano nangyayari dito? Ito na, last na to. So guys, because the best time to finish strong is today. And today is also the best time to begin again.